Alright, what's up lads and lasses, and welcome back to another one of Chops Vlogs. And this time I thought that I would be doing something a little bit different because ever since COVID hit us and we've been quarantined at home, I haven't been able to do anything at all for YouTube, and that's because all I do for YouTube are one, travel vlogs, and two, school vlogs. I have one for my high school and one for my college, but then I don't think that I'm gonna be going out or traveling anytime soon, which is why today I thought that I'd record myself doing a PC build for the very first time. And take note that I have no experience whatsoever with PC building. And with that said, let's get started. Open this
guy up.
Oh. Alright, so quick update after a couple of hours of trying to fix this PC and trial and error with trying to connect all the cables, because honestly at the end of the build earlier I had some free cables and I didn't know what to do with them because I had nowhere to connect them. And these were fan cables specifically because I have an AIO which comes with fans, so they also have cables that need to be connected into the motherboard. And so since I have case fans, those are also extra cables, so I kind of ran out of slots. And so yeah, I think that I finally got all the cables in, and so here's my build here. And as you can see, there's it's quite messy right now, but I'll fix that. And so so this is how the PC looks right now. As for the side, oh wait, this is the front. Yeah, just two case fans. I didn't touch it. It came with the case. And here is the build. And this fan is supposed to go there. I still have to use the double-sided tape to keep it there. And here, AIO, the fans on top, the radiator, etc. And my camera won't focus. And as for the cable management, I think I did pretty well. So this is how the back looks. And I really like this case because it already came with some pre-managed cables, and also comes with this like Velcro thing that helps you cable manage. And yeah, that's the back of my case. And right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the monitor up on the table and try to boot this up and see what happens. So yeah, hopefully it works. Okay, so at first glance, when you look at photos of 32-inch monitors and such, they're gonna look pretty standard. I mean, they do sound big, but they look standard in photos. And you will see here that it does look small. It looks like a regular monitor, but then if you put something beside it to kind of, you know, get a scale, Here's a phone. Wait, let me get my laptop. Okay, so here I have a MacBook Air. So yeah, you know the screen of MacBook Air. It's your standard screen. I don't know how many inches, 13, 12, something like that. And then compared to this, look how much bigger it is. It's crazy. And so that is it for our PC build. We have finished everything. We've set up the monitor, we've set up the PC, we've set up the peripherals, and everything's working, everything's going great. And all I have to say is that building a PC is not difficult, but then it's not easy. And it's actually really easy for it to be easy, and it's really easy for it to be difficult. The only thing that causes it to be difficult, in my opinion, as a first-time builder, would be finding the wires and finding where to wire and put the wires, where to insert the wires, because the wiring has there's like pins, and the difficult part for me is finding where to put the wires and where to connect them, because the motherboard has lots of pins and lots of connectors, and I know that there are labels, there's a manual, there's everything, there's YouTube, everything can teach and everything, but then still, with all that amount of information given to me as a first-time builder, it's pretty confusing. And so that really annoyed me. And there was also this part where I installed the PSU somewhere in the later portions of my PC build, and I had to connect an ATX 8-pin, which was on the top left of my motherboard. But then I had already installed my AIO, and the radiator was blocking off the pin, and I couldn't reach into it. So I had to take off the entire radiator just to insert that one 8-pin into the motherboard, and that was quite annoying in my opinion. But then when it came to everything else, like putting the RAM in, putting the CPU in, putting the thermal paste, all of those those were all really chill to me. Those were pretty fun. It was just like building Legos, but then as an adult, and not having to feel too childish for putting stuff together, because I mean, it's not Legos anymore, it's PC parts, and it's something that not everybody can claim to do. So I think that PC building is really a great experience for me. It was great for me, and I think that it can be something amazing for each and every one of you out there. I think that it can really teach you a cool skill, and it can really reward you for your hard work. Because I mean, I really hated wiring everything. Like at first, I was super excited to put everything together. Like I ordered my stuff from Amazon, and it came from the US, and it took forever to get here to the Philippines. But then after it all arrived, I was like so excited. I was like on the floor, I was like recording and say, hey guys, what's up, doing a PC build. But then once I got to the part where I was wiring, and you guys are gonna notice that I filmed almost every part of the PC build except for the wiring part, because I really hated the wiring part, and I really had to concentrate, and all my attention and focus was focused towards the wiring. And yeah, and I just couldn't bring myself to film, because I just wanted to get it over with, and it was so annoying. But yeah, for PC builds, with regards to the budget, I think that it really depends on what you want and what you want to do. Because for example, if you're going to have because I'm from the Philippines, so if you're gonna have like a 10,000 peso budget, building a PC might not be something so great. You might be better off buying a laptop with the same specs, but then with the added mobility and all of that. But then if, for example, you're going for something like for example, if you wanna play games at a higher frame rate, or edit videos, or you just want a faster workstation. And for example, for Google Suite, one of the main reasons why I decided to build a PC was because my Google Docs, Google Sheets, and etc. on my MacBook Air was really slow, and I needed all of that for schoolwork, especially now that we have online classes and we're quarantined. It was just really important to me, and the lag that my MacBook Air had was really annoying. So this is something that my PC would solve, and it's something amazing to me as a student. So yeah, that concludes my PC build for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little small talk with me, and yeah, let's end this with a nice B-roll.